Like my given name isn't Juba Kalamka. My mother started calling me Juba
Mhm.
the day I was born and found out it was a name later. And I got Kalamka in a naming ceremony
Okay.
at Kwanzaa. But my parents have never, I'm legally named after my dad, but neither of them have ever called me by his name.
Wow.
So that kind of like what you're saying about that, about the power
Yeah.
of, about the power of that, but about the code switching. I mean, what we understand about code switchings is like, this is how we talk for safety
Right.
in terms of navigating the community, or just code switchings as black, code switchings as queer, code switchings as black and queer, and what there's like the sub, how you could have a QAAVE, you
Right.
about what that, about what that looks like and what that means. What did the future look like in that moment, just on the basis of like how
But,
we're navigating the
but
language.
it's very, sorry to interrupt. It's very much
That's okay.
about accessibility too,
Hmm.
because we don't necessarily have to have this conversation
Right,
in standard English, and we would know what we're talking.
right, right,
So the
right,
accessibility and willingness to
right,
share, it's a conscious decision that we're making, speaking in the way that we're speaking now.
right.
Right?
Yes.
And so that is always interesting to me, but more about the music too, the idea around Black spirituality, African traditional religions, and Western Christian religion, and how it's handed down to Black people that were enslaved during chattel slavery,
Uh-huh.
and how we translated it, how we sort of developed a way of code switching and transmuted. The sounds are the same. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily the same words, but it's the same spirit, right?
Yeah.
So I find that terribly interesting too, because I find it just it's all one and the same. And because of code switching, we can be singing about Jesus, but we're not singing about Jesus. You know
Right.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. There
That
was, yeah.
I find that super interesting in that the type of music that you're producing, because that's that same universal vibration, right? And if you believe in the spirit of oneness and that we're all part of God and is within all of us, that is, it crosses all boundaries.
Y-
So that's really fascinating. When I listened to that album, I was like, oh, okay, there's so many layers to this.
I think that like also what's interesting about that is people like it's funny because people uh you told me like you're an atheist. How do you, sing about all this stuff? I said, because I got a grandmama. I don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I said,
Exactly.